World of oatmeal. What oatmeal? Been around for a very long time. Oh well, yes, the world of oatmeal. Why do I look like this? I don't know. I don't do this all the time, even though I've been doing this for a long time. I don't do this all the time. I want you to hear me, even though I don't really want you to hear me. Because I'm starting to think that this is not going to work like sometimes it does. But it doesn't. But it does, but sometimes it doesn't really. So I feel like I'm instantly regretting this. Sometimes I feel like I'm just looking back and I'm watching Hope Valley and I feel like a nut. I feel like an oatmeal. I feel like I'm drinking some tea. Some tea, not enough. Too much. The bowl is too the cup is overflowing. And I feel like this is not gonna work because it's just not bright enough. I need more illumination, like my dreams, where I'm scared I'm gonna get sucked into another dimension, sucked into the earth or something. I've done that. I've seen that. I remember something like that, and I don't know what that's all. What is that all about? Like seeing Murray and Ricky Lake reunite, and I didn't realize that she was that young, like 23, when she started in the 90s doing that. And like, I'm just thinking to myself, wow, everybody has a podcast. Maybe I need a podcast. Maybe not, because I mean, maybe not yet. Maybe I gotta remodel this place because this is not gonna work. And who's gonna watch this when you can't even see anything and not enough? You see the background is totally a distraction because it's not good representation. Not a good representation. It really is. I look at myself and I stutter because I can't mutter. What am I do? That's the point. But if I do, then what am I missing? What am I losing? That's not going to be good. But that's what I do, and that's what I shouldn't. But I do. Man, I just wanted to come here while I'm watching a show and say April's in the books. April 2026 is in the books. I wanted to say a few things for the record in case I don't know. Even though this is probably terrible in a lot of ways, but just wanted to go on for a second and say a few things like I usually do sometimes. Not that a lot of people are listening. I don't really do things just so other people are gonna hear it, kind of thing. And you're probably gonna doubt it. I probably doubt it too. I probably still would doubt it. I probably doubt it right now, even though I'm saying it. But it's true. Even if I deny it, even if I doubt it, it's true that there's a little bit more to it than what you think. Like this oatmeal thing, there's a little bit more to it, but than what you think. But I feel a little bit perplexed by this whole thing. Me being online all my life, kind of thing, but not really. Been online doing things, trying to do things, and not really doing things, and then talking about how I never do things, and then stuck in some kind of feedback loop, like stuck in a loop like an AI. Like it's kind of interesting how I mock the AI sometimes, and I write about it. I write about it a lot in my blog every day. Like I read about it in my blog about the AI being in a loop, and then I end up being in a loop sometimes, but not that I really am, but sometimes I feel like I am. But oh man, how do I fix this? I'm a little bit OCD or something. A little bit like I need to like move my camera, get some more light, and fix the background, and fix the mic, and do a lot of things. But anyways, uh, hmm. Hi, I'm Oatmeal Joey Arnold. I'm a failed YouTuber. That should be my that should be my title. Hi, I'm Oatmeal Joey Arnold. I'm a failed YouTuber. I'm a failed comedian. I'm a failed a lot of things. But at the end of the day, I am an oatmeal. For whatever that's worth, I'm an oatmeal, and I've done oatmeal things for a long time, and that's what I do, and that's what I've done, and that's what I do. Even though I fail, I keep on getting back up. Even though I may not have a real audience most of the time, I feel like part of me doesn't really care. Part of me does, but part of me doesn't. And I look back at my life and I'm like, part of me regrets it, and part of me doesn't. Part of me cares, and part of me doesn't. And I feel like, man, I gotta like let people know like who I really am, even if there's nobody listening, nobody watching. But I know that people are, and people aren't, and so it's like What's it worth? I'm trying to watch the show right now, so I shouldn't be live right now because I'm watching the show and I'm doing my DVD work stuff and failing at that, and I'm a little bit disappointed about that. And so I probably should go back to doing that because I don't know why it's not working. I wrote about it. But I think I'm trying too hard on that too. If you think about it, I'm probably trying too hard on that, and that's a little bit disappointing. A little bit disappointing. Um, Microphone does work, right? Uh, does it? Does it work? Wait a minute. Am I doing this wrong? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Without an audience, I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know. I'm gonna have to listen to this and find out whether or not the audio is good enough. Probably not. Probably not good enough. Gotta go. April 2026. Goodbye. And personal note to myself, since I'm the only one watching this probably at the moment. What would I say to myself? I'd say that I'm a little bit happy about some things and not about other things. I'm being overly generic because I don't want to leave anything out. Really don't want to leave anything out. But then again, like I'm overly nerdy when it comes to this. Really, I'm overly nerdy, Even though I'm a nerd stuck in the body of an athlete, so I'm not overly nerdy all the time. But sometimes I am. I feel like or really obsessive about the details, even though sometimes I'm not. But sometimes I am, and so I really want people to know how that is, even though I know that not a lot of people care. And I act like I'm some kind of celebrity, even though I know that I'm not, but I pretend that I am, and then people think that I am, even though I don't really think I am, but I act like I think I am, but I know that I don't, but then I let people know that I don't, but then I still act like I do, and then I make a mess of it. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. But the trolls would be like, you do it all the time. Trolls would be like, you do it all the time, but they don't know. They don't like. They don't know. Like I don't, but you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Why would you know? Why should you know? I think you should, but that's unfortunate. But anyways, mostly talking to myself is kind of difficult. For the record, for the record. Well, okay. Since nobody's gonna watch this video, even though it's public, nobody's gonna watch this video, and it's probably gonna um, misrepresent myself. Misrepresent me. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm not a. I wanna go on record and say I'm not a low cow. That makes me a low cow because I say that I'm not a low cow. Have I made a lot of videos talking about this? Maybe a little bit. Need to try to upload all these TikTok videos that got banned because I got banned. They got they got deleted, but I got copies. I got copies of a lot of stuff, but I need to I probably need to make another YouTube channel where I upload all those TikTok videos and so people can see it or something. I think that would be pretty good. I don't know how that would work. I don't even know if that's a good idea, but probably not a really good idea. But I really want to do it, so I'm probably gonna do it eventually. So much repetition, like me trying to rant about myself, even though I probably shouldn't really rant about myself, and I should rant about other things. That's probably why I don't have a really big YouTube channel. Probably, probably one of the reasons. Probably a lot of reasons why. And I've talked about this sometimes over the years since I've been doing this for 30 years, 34, 30, how many years? Nobody knows. But talk about this sometimes. But I really want. Is there some kind of romance going on in the Hope Valley, 1874? Is that what's happening right now? I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to rant about a few things that I've probably already ranted about a few times, but I feel like I don't really have time, and so I'm fragmenting it again, like I've done so many times since I've been doing this since I was born in '85 in Oregon, born in '85. Me, Oatmeal, Joy, Arnold, making a little video where I talk about a little bit of everything and not say anything, not really say anything. Um, I'm the kind of person that's like, if I wasn't doing anything else, I'd probably be live 24/7 like PewDiePie was. PewDiePie or other people. I mean, PewDiePie does a little bit now, but he used to do it all the time, kind of thing. Like some people would, but a lot of times I just don't do it. Maybe I should. And if I was really focused on the topic, if I was like that Star Wars theory, man, I'd, it's like sometimes I've been a jealous man. I really have been a jealous man. Been a jealous man sometimes all my life, off and on, not all the time. I don't think all the time, but there's a lot of times I've been like that kind of person. I've been that kind of person. Like I look at other people, I'm like, hey, that should be me. Whatever it is, and there's lots of examples like Jeff. I'm not gonna say it. That was in Hawaii, but to do that, and then there's the other side of me that's like totally cocky, a little bit too confident, and I've been that kind of person too. But at this moment, I'm in this weird limbo, and growing a beard. I'm growing a beard. I'm growing a beard. I'm growing a beard. I grew a lot of beards before, a little bit, but we'll see how long this beard will last. I don't really know if I should just rant about things at the moment, even though I want to. I don't really know. I don't really know if this is worth my time ranting. I sort of feel like I want to because I kind of enjoy doing it. I'm sort of like an 87-year-old Murray. I was watching him today talk to Ricky Lake, and I was like, why in the world do they have podcasts? Why is he talking to him on his podcast? I didn't know he had a podcast, and I really didn't know. I didn't know. You're not the father. You don't have a podcast, but he does. And he's like 87, and I was like, man, you're still alive, and you're still kicking it. You're still, I mean, you're still doing pretty good, and I thought it was pretty good, and then I stopped watching it. After a few minutes, I stopped watching Murray because he's not the father anymore. He's not on anymore, and so tell me, is the audio low? Audio's probably low. What am I doing? I gotta go fix it. That's probably a problem. That is probably a problem. I can't tell. It seems like the audio is really low. So I probably should stop because my mic is probably not connected to it. Is it? Is it connected? Probably not. So I gotta go.